Greetings and welcome to Storytime with Angel. And today we are reading out of the Shamanic Leadership book, Chapter 2, which is from Jorge Luis Delgado, our beloved Peruvian shaman. Hence why I have Happy Mountain behind me today, bringing in some Peruvian vibes as we go through his story. So he is chapter 2 in our book, and it is called Your Light is Your Strength. Children of the Sun Embody Leadership, Beginning and Ending with Love by Jorge Luis Delgado. In the Andean tradition, we learn the most important messages from legends and stories that our grandfathers told us about the different experiences of life. Examples that inspire us humans to take initiative, how we can arrive at diverse levels of awareness. One of these beautiful legends tells the story of a searcher who was successful in many aspects of life. He was successful in his career, had a nice family, a good car, and a house. It seemed that he was successful, but he knew something was missing. He was empty inside. And so he decided to explore what would complete him and how he could experience his real self on a different level. Success only in the material world is not what we're all searching for. He tried many ways and many modalities to try to fill that emptiness. He looked at politics, religions, and many other kinds of movements and groups of people. Suddenly, he got some news about people living in the mountains with a unique way of life. They are very connected with Mother Earth and the Father Sun. Every experience is good, and part of our life learning and everything we learn is preparing us to be the leaders of this new cycle. He got all the experience and went to this community in the highlands. He found that there are many elders and wise people up there, so he decided to look for the oldest one. He thought that the oldest elder should have the deepest level of consciousness about awareness and how to find the real self. When he arrived at his elder's house, he asked, "Grandfather, could you tell me what it is you can teach me?" He said, "Yes, what would you like to learn?" "I want to learn about my love." He had to start at some point, and he thought after all of his experiences, it was about love. The elder says, "Well, if you want to expand your love, the only thing you must do is share your love. No matter what, just share your love." The searcher responds, "This is too simple. Maybe you can teach me a little bit deeper. I have the time and the money because I'm taking all of this year for myself and I want to go deeper in this." The elder says, "You know, it's quite simple. You must experience sharing your love with all your relations, with your mother, your father, your family, your neighbors, your past, your future, and yourself." "Okay, then I can do it by myself?" "Yes, you must do it by yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Only you can do that." When he returned home, he was extremely helpful to everybody, the family, the neighbors, and everybody who needed help. He would be the first one there. He felt good assisting and helping people. But at some point, he still felt that emptiness. He decided to return to the community in the highlands to talk to the elder. He said, "Grandfather, could you tell me what I'm doing wrong here? I can really feel that feeling of good actions, but I'm still feeling that emptiness inside. What am I doing wrong?" The elder said, "Okay, let's see. How much more do you love yourself since the last time you were here?" "Wait a minute. You never told me to love myself. You said to share your love with others." "Yes, but if you do not know the frequency of that energy, if you do not experience love for yourself, how do you know what you're sharing is love? How do you know what you're sharing is light? Remember that light is always wise, like love is always in service." "Oh, that is a key point. I must learn how to love myself deeper." "Yes, you got it." He returned home and was learning deeper modalities to love himself. He found that being in gratitude is a way of love. to be grateful for all parts of his body, with his life and relations. Everything was amazing for him just by being grateful. His mind was watching and saying, "You got it. You are in a higher level of conscious of love." He was excited and went to the elder again to confirm that he was already on the higher level of consciousness of love. Love is Munai, and Tukai Manai Ninok is a higher level of consciousness of love. When he was asking if he was already at Tukai Munai Ninok, the elder immediately said, "You are not there, my friend." He was disappointed and returned home. After a while, he explored all the ways to love himself because he wanted to get to this higher level of consciousness of love. He experienced much coming from the heart, but one of the most amazing experiences was loving children, to love the inner child. He thought that was it. When he arrived at the elder again, he asked, "Am I at Tukai Manai Ninok?" "You are not there yet." Then he learned a way to use warm words with himself, positive words and thoughts. He went back to the elder and he said, "Now I can warmly talk with myself with much affection, soft, and I always talk the truth to myself because I can speak from my heart. You are doing very well, but you are not there yet." "Really?" "Yes." He returned home, trying to find other ways. This time, when he returned to the home of the elder could see him coming from a distance and called out to him, "Hey, my friend, you're not there yet." "What? What do you mean? I did not even tell you what kind of experience I've been having." "Well, all that is not important because it's just your mind. You're in the mind that wants approval. Your mind wants a certificate that you're doing it and you're at a higher level of love. The truth is, it's the cosmos that tells you are there. You just feel it. You just open the doors and you understand that all of this is a part of the experience. When the cosmos sends you a messenger, this is the case. It is a hummingbird that flies above your head trying to get the nectar from you because you opened the resistance naturally without the mind. When all your discernment is in your heart, then you're open to sharing your sweetness, affection, nectar, beauty, light, and life. That means you understand life as one. You are wise and you are love, but you must try it first, as the hummingbird does, without destroying the flower. Each of us, as we grow, needs to have strong roots with Mother Earth and a strong connection with Father Sun so that we can bloom any place, anywhere. I wish you many hummingbirds in your life. In this new way, in this new world, it is so important to know everyone is in an evolutionary process. In this process, we can see clearly that the process has to do with all of our relations. In whatever we do in this lifetime, we impact our surroundings internally and externally. We are interconnected. We are all interdependent, as we are one community of children of the light. We have this great opportunity to bring our strength from our inner sun, from our real self, to bring evolution for expansion of consciousness. In my beloved country of Peru, recently people have been arguing about the idea of having a new constitution for our country. Some people believe that the transformation will happen through love. Other people believe a new constitution will bring happiness, freedom, or joy. But within each of us, we know that only in the pathway of evolution of our consciousness lies the opening of the endless spring of love, service, and wisdom from our hearts is the only way. But as much awareness we bring about the meaning of that light, we can see that the leaders of the evolving world must be leaders who love themselves. There are no new leaders who do not love themselves. Because if you do not love yourself, you do not love Mother Earth, and you do not love your relations. And it's important to accept your inner wisdom. Listening to our hearts harmonizes our relations. Everybody will make an important contribution in the evolution of life. Releasing resistance, releasing the blockages, that do not let us be who we are is our first mission. We have the ability, we have the gifts to transform. We use the qualities of the light that Father Son is teaching us every day, clarifying our past, creating transparency in our lives, and accepting the luminosity of our luminous bodies, accepting the gifts and talents we bring. We can share the brightness of our souls and the brightness of our hearts, of course, together with our bright minds. New leadership starts by loving ourselves. The new leadership continues by sharing that love. Sharing our love makes us and our gifts stronger and stronger, diving into the mysteries of life, surrendering, and discovering new ways of light in this new world will give you opportunities to grow, expand, and find new gifts that you didn't know you had. Perhaps you don't know exactly what the biggest gift is that we'd receive from Mother Earth, life, the cosmos, and our relations. For sure, we will realize the most important gift we can give to ourselves is to feed our souls and nurture them to let the light of the Mother and the Father come through our experiences of life. Many of us on this planet and across the world have been planting seeds of knowledge for this new society, dreaming of the new world and planning to build new communities connected in light. All the seeds exist for humanity, and it's now possible for all of humanity to bloom. Within this blooming, there is also deep need for rooting in. It's essential to have deep roots to make our relationship stronger with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is calling for humanity to help open the resistance to the light, open to love, service, and wisdom of Father Son. Every day, Father Son shares with us. As much as we consciously choose to connect with that light, we embody that light and we become more aware that light is love. We are aware that no light is not wise. The light is always wise, so we always choose light. We always know that the light is in service to the light. The new evolutionary success in leadership focuses on our natural, authentic ability to bring our contribution to life on this planet. It is life. Everything is reciprocal. Reciprocity happens in our lives from different directions. It is multidimensional. And it's happening right now as we connect with this valuable tool, heart-centered awareness, living from your intuition, and being a consistent space of being in service will reflect the unique ray of light to you in your own life. We have the most important strength, our power, which is light. For our ancestors, the Inca, light is power, power that stays forever. Anchoring the new light for this new world is building foundations for the new society, the new paradigms that have to do with the most important meaning of life in the new Pachacuti. The return to the sun, the return to the light, the return to sacredness, the return to the divine. It's from the divine itself that we can harmonize ourselves and our duality. We can harmonize life. It starts with the love that we can open to ourselves. The society of love is a society of wisdom reflected in the way we experience life. Naturally, we are harmonizing all our relations. The medicine. To feed and nourish our souls and allow ourselves to bloom, we must connect to the sun and embody its light. Ceremonies and practices may support your evolution by helping you step into your birthright as a child of the sun. Before doing any ceremony, it's important to review and set your intent. Especially true when we're releasing the debilitating energy of the hucha, dark energies. Intent plays with the world of possibilities, and with the Divine Mother, everything is possible. No matter what has happened or how much we're suffering, the intent in our hearts will always be connected to the universe. It's vital for us to enter into these powerful healing ceremonies with a pure, clear purpose. We must demonstrate our conviction and commitment to self-healing by doing these ceremonies wholeheartedly. The most important thing is to go into ceremony with an open heart and participate using the purest part of yourself and request permission from Mother Earth and the spirits that reside in that sacred space. Understanding the differences between intent and intention is also important during the ceremony. Intent comes from your heart and is connected to your life force energy, from which all of your visions and possibilities are born. Intention comes from your brain and is based on expectations and rationalizations. To release the hucha within takes a heart life force of your intent. Greetings of the Sun practice. We, as descendants of the Inca, have many ways of liberating ourselves from the hucha and overcoming heavy energies. In this greeting of the sun practice, we gain energy as we surrender our darkness over to the light and connect our own cosmic energy to Father Sun and Mother Earth in an encounter of high intensity. Number 1, find a place where you can see Father Sun in the east. Lift your head to the sun, invite the light into your cells with your arms outstretched as you breathe deep within your lungs. Eyes can be open or closed as you show gratitude for this moment. Number 2, allow your arms to fall to your side as you allow yourself to merge within the rays of light. Reach to the light with your right hand and either in your head or aloud say the words "in love" as you grasp the filaments of light in your hand and bring them into your heart and hold the nourishing energy into your chest. With your left hand, reach to the light. Either in your head or aloud, say the words "without fear" as you grasp the filaments of light in your hand and bring them into your sacral area, holding the light to transmute any dark energies residing within. As you feel it bubble up, pull it out of your left hand away from your body and direct it towards Mother Earth to transmute it into pure light. Repeat as many times as needed to feel your clear channel open and flowing. Allow yourself to be nourished by this light as it starts to overflow. Extend that love to humanity. The power from where we share the love we have within comes from this clear place. The deeper you surrender, the more you experience the light. Keep your intent in the forefront of your heart as you connect your own inner sun to the light of the Father Sun. Connection to the sun is key not only to the energy, but also to the humans, plants, animals surrounding you. Look to a person, plant, or animal and share your light with them as they reflect you, your unique ray of light, and allow that energy to flow through you. You will remember in this heightened state of awareness that you are one with all there is. Gratitude, love, service, and wisdom are medicine. Thank you, Jorge Luis Delgado, for such a poignant teachings. So good. I'm trying to unmute you now, but we shall talk softly.
I seldom get accused of talking too loudly.
I know, right? I just love his chapter so much. And I can't wait to go back to Peru. On the bucket list, this is actually my picture I took.
That's awesome.
That's Happy Mountain, right beside Machu Picchu. So yes, do you have anything else to add for today?
Nope, I was just listening.
Beautiful. All right, we will catch you all next week for Chapter 3, to be continued.